course, we like to highlight positive news when we can, even when it comes from inside the building. One of our own producers here at ABC 12 had been growing out his hair for a pretty long time, and then he chopped it all off, all for a good cause. This morning we introduce you to ABC 12 producer Zach Urban. How's it going, Zach?
It's going great. Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, good to see you. You know, I walked in the newsroom the other day and I'm like, who's the new guy? And it was you, because you cut off all your hair. Yeah. First off, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you from?
Yeah.
And how'd you get into this crazy business?
Yeah, so I'm from Metro Detroit, Macomb, exactly. Just graduated from MSU in the spring and started here not long after, and then started off on the morning newscast.
Yeah, you used to produce our early morning news, and then you were too good. They said we need him for another shift. They yanked you away.
Yep, so right now I'm doing the 5 p.m.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's a little bit about me.
Yeah, okay, so tell us about your hair journey, so to speak. When I first met you, I'm like, oh, this guy's rock and roll. You had like long, luscious locks.
Yeah.
And but you had a deeper purpose behind it. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so initially it started off as more of a look thing. I just wanted really long hair.
Okay.
I just thought it looked cool. You know, all the coolest people ever have long hair. So that's what I wanted it to do originally. But then a woman named Maggie Varney, she came and talked at my high school about her journey with a program called Wigs for Kids.
Okay.
And that really touched home because I ended up donating my hair to this program. And what it does, it creates wigs for kids going through things such as cancer, alopecia, burns, other diseases and conditions where they have hair loss.
Right.
And that really hit home, I thought.
So you did this first. This isn't the first time you did this, right?
No,
so you did it first in high school?
Yeah, I did it right out of high school.
Okay.
I grew my hair for 2.5 years, and I donated more than 12 inches of hair the first time. And then I also immediately started growing
You're like,
it
why
back.
not do it again?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Start growing it back out again.
How long did it take you this time?
2 years and 3 months about. So.
Look at you being so exact.
Yeah.
And so you recently cut it off again.
Yeah. Yep. Got it chopped. Donated it once again. Sent it into Maggie's Wigs for Kids, which is in St. Clair Shores, Michigan.
Okay.
Kind of closer to Detroit than where I'm from.
Sure. Well, you know, not everyone can do something like this, Zach. I mean, talk about the experience. I mean, some people are attached to their hair, but to you, you're just like, no big deal.
Yeah. Well, I think it's good to, kind of go through changes, and I think one of the things, it's kind of like a time capsule. Like when you go through pictures and stuff like that, you can see, oh, look, this was the second time I was growing out my hair. This was, like when I go through my phone, I can pinpoint,
helps you keep track of time.
It's a little bit of a marker.
Overall, though, what do you hope comes out of this? I mean, you're making a difference in other people's lives. I think it's pretty selfless of you.
Yeah, I just think, or I hope that the hair goes towards those wigs, helps some kids feel more comfortable with whatever they're going through. That I don't know what that's like.
Sure.
But other people have to endure that on a daily basis, and I don't really know. And if I take, we all take our hair for granted, and if I can grow it out now while I can.
Well, I'll be the first to say it looks good either way. It looks good. I was a little jealous of the long locks. I'm not gonna lie. Are you gonna do it again, maybe?
Oh yeah.
Just keep it going?
Yeah, keep it going.
What, this guy? This guy right here, as I said, he's such a stand-up guy, the nicest guy. Zach, thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, of course. Thanks so much for having me.
Letting us rope you into this, and you have an editorial meeting to get to in a few minutes,
That's right.
so we'll try not to keep you. But it was fun. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, of course.